ever use one because I enjoy the process of writing it, or I enjoy the process of freestyling, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't think I would ever use a ghostwriter just because like that's really my favorite part is creating it, not
Facts.
performing it or making a video. My favorite part is like sitting here alone and like really just vibing in my head, you know, like listening to the beat over and over and over and over until I get it right type shit.
The cool thing about making music is too, like when you're recording a song, is that things like you can write a song a million times over and like maybe you don't have that one bar and it just pisses you off. And then you start recording and it just comes and you're
Hell
like,
yeah.
you're in the zone and it's just like, sorry, it's just flowing like out of
Exactly.
nowhere, like out of this just the creative realm that you can't even explain. And like I say this into an extent for like any other like creative endeavor. I've never painted or anything, but I feel like it's the same. Actually earlier today I just had this painter on from Denver, and he was like talking about like psychedelics
That's
and everything
cool.
and how he gets his things in. But creating music, like there's literally nothing like it. When you get that one, like the beat and you're just feeling it in the zone. Like, I mean, I create more like, I would say like right now I have 15 unreleased songs, and like my friend, cause I make music with like most of my friends like release the music and I don't really release it. And my friends
Hell
are always
yeah.
like, dude, you got to put these out. And I'm like,
How come you don't release it?
I'm really focusing on more on my podcast right now, you know, and
Feel
football,
you.
obviously, and football. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in school's next, and I just do it for fun. And people are like, dude, you're good at it. And I was like, you know, I want to promote it when I have time to promote it, you know.
Hell yeah.
But I just know like last semester there's just one song I wrote, Hook, and it's a really good song, and it's more like R&B pop. It's more like singing and stuff. But I was recording it, and it was really just for my girl. Like I was just recording it for my girl, and I
I
was gonna
feel
send
you.
it to her. And my friends are always like, dude, that song is fucking amazing. Like you gotta repost it. And like I know too, because like I felt it when I was recording it, and I know you have felt this with songs. It's like sometimes you don't even want to record it. It's just like for your girl, or you just recording it for you even, or just like just to record it and just to keep your creative energies flowing. And it's just like it turns into this thing where you're like, dude, I love this, you know?
Hell yeah, I feel you. I got songs that's like years old that I haven't even put out yet because I'm just not ready, you know, like not ready to put that music out. But I feel you on that 100%, definitely. But this podcast shit is cool, bro. You got to keep that shit up.
Back to your music. I mean, you can't obviously say anything about your new music because that's your keep that. It's like your baby. That's what's going to come out soon. But do you
May
think that
14th. I'm going to drop it May 14th.
May
New album.
14th, is that like a
Yeah.
special date, or is that just like, when did that
But
come?
it's my birthday, so I'm and the
That
album is
it?
gonna be called The Birth of Zoe, because my
Oh,
rap name is
yeah.
One Way King Zoe. So
Yep.
I'm gonna drop it on
Definitely.
May 14th. It's gonna be big.
So that's what I was going to ask you too. So I know it was One Way King Zoe and everything, and I'm guessing King has something to do with Kendall. But where did that come from? Like, let's go One Way as a brand and everything, and then
Yeah, that's actually the clothing. I made this too. That's a one way hoodie.
that is fire, dude.
Thank you, bro. So this is a new collection. I haven't even really dropped it yet. Really, just people around me got them, bro. But I'm gonna drop these soon. Like I'm gonna start working on these soon.
Yeah,
I got all the equipment in my house, so I make everything here.
that's awesome. And then,
Hell
so
yeah.
where did you come up with that name though? One Way.
Really, when I was playing football in college, when I was in junior college, before I went to Iowa, I went to Victorville Community College in California.
With Sean, right?
Yeah, with Sean, and I met somebody named Noah up there. And my sophomore year at Victorville, he used to run around and scream like, one way this, one way that. Like, if we made a dope-ass play, he would just yell that shit out. And we kind of just took that shit and made it something bigger. So that's really where it came from. Just something catchy. Like he just kept yelling it and I liked it. So I
Yeah.
decided to turn it into more, you know?
Well, it's kind of a mentality for life if you really think about it. Like, there's one
Hell
way
yeah.
to go. My coach always says that's his big philosophy is one way. And sorry, but he's like one way. It's like you're on a road. Your road is your life, and like you're on one road, and there's two forks in the road, and you can go down one or the other, and one's bad, one's good. And it's like you choose your own life, and I really
Exactly.
like, and I like that. That's your your name too, because one way is really positive if you ask me. Like obviously you have other implications for it, but I think one way as a very positive thing. Like one way, choose the right way, you know, choose your
Exactly.
right way, you know.
I always say like one way to the top, like, you know, like shit. Oh, you only got one shot at this shit. You know, you can't, like, you can make mistakes and learn from them, but if you make mistakes and dwell on it, you feel me, then you fucked up. But you got to just keep going. Like, there's only one way to the top. Just learn from your mistakes and keep pushing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Failure is key for sure in anything.
Hell yeah.
In anything
you got to fail.
Yeah. Do you have any like examples of like you failing and you realizing and like learning something like exponential from it?
Bro, I could take like maybe dropping out of school. That's probably like the lowest point. Like that was wrong. That was really my fault, you know? Like not talking like anything else, like struggling outside of school or anything, but just like really giving up on football. Might have been a failure, but I took it and turned it into something else because I really didn't want to do it anymore. But like it kind of hurt the people around me that I wasn't doing it anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So to me, it kind of hurt me that I hurt them.